A big wingman welcome to the wingman's path, to positivity, to raising your vibration, and to creating a life of your choosing. I thank you for joining me today, and I thank you for helping me create a spark of positive energy for all of us on the wingman's path, right? So we can help our families and our friends and our loved ones and our neighbors and our community to maybe heal from some of this negative energy that's going on around and bring some more positive energy into our lives. Today I was working on my computer, and after about 3 hours of work, the computer went down, just shut down. I'm sure you've had it happen to you. And Jan had said to me, did you save it? And I said, yes, but when it came back up, it wasn't there, right? It wasn't there. And I was like, no, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. And it got me thinking of, I saw a video that Will Smith put out not long ago about fault versus responsibility. And he was certainly talking about bigger issues than a computer breaking down after a couple, and a couple hours work being eliminated. He was talking about that it's not your fault that maybe your father was abusive or your mother was an alcoholic or something happened to your business or your spouse cheated on you or any one of numerous types of pains or suffering or issues, challenges that we come up with that face us in everyday life, right? That it's not your fault. And it's not my fault, right? I can't tell you how many times when I was a lot younger I'd say, yeah, my father, blah, 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 it's his fault I'm not happy or whatever. But the bottom line is, as Will Smith went on to say, it may not be your fault, but it's damn sure your responsibility. Your happiness is your responsibility. And if you start blaming others for it, you get yourself into a victim mode, and that is just not a mode you want to hang out in ever. So what I have done for myself is I make sure I eliminate any thoughts of my being a victim, and I start making certain that I'm taking responsibility. So I thought that might be a good practice for all of us to do today, to just say, today, I'm taking responsibility for my happiness. Today, I'm taking responsibility for my happiness. And as you say it, I want you to let those words seep into your subconscious. So you know, right? So you no longer allow yourself to be a victim of whatever circumstance or whatever situation you might find yourself in. And today, you start taking responsibility for wherever you are in life and your happiness, right? Because when we start taking responsibility for our happiness and our life, I find, and I found in my life and the many people I work with through coaching, that when we start taking responsibility for our happiness and our life, the universe actually helps us and brings us more happiness because we are now taking responsibility. So join me and let's see if we can get it into our subconscious, because you know what? Our subconscious might fight us pretty heavily on this one, because for many years some of us might be thinking we're a victim and allowing us to be a victim for many years. So join me and let's say, today, I'm taking responsibility for my own happiness. Today, I'm taking responsibility for my own happiness. Today, I'm taking responsibility for my own happiness. You and I, right? Let's do it together, right? Let's take responsibility for our own happiness. Say it. I'm taking responsibility. I'm taking responsibility for my own happiness. Today, right? Today, I'm taking responsibility for my happiness. Yeah, breathe that in. Breathe in the fact that you are now responsible. Whatever happened in the past, wherever you find yourself right now, it's you and I. We're taking our responsibility serious, and we're taking the responsibility for our own happiness right now, starting today. That's right. Feels good, right? When you start saying, you know what? I'm responsible. I'm taking responsibility. I don't care whose fault it was that I'm not happy, that something's going wrong in my life, that I'm in this circumstance, that these circumstances happen, or I'm in this situation. Wherever you are, baby, today I'm taking responsibility for my own happiness. I thank you so much for joining me today for this practice and for helping me to create a spark of positive energy and to raise my vibration and your vibration. We bounce it back and forth off each other, right? We get that energy going. And when we do, I find it makes it that much easier for me to start creating the life of my choosing. And I hope the same for you. I hope the same for you. So have a wonderful day, one in which you recognize that it's your responsibility and you start taking responsibility for your happiness. And I'll see you again tomorrow. This is your wingman, Michael, from the shores of from the banks of the Mekong River here in Laos, in Luang Prabang, Laos, signing off.